So here's the thing. It's very easy to put on a suit and tie and look like an adult. But looking like an adult when you dress casually is a completely different story, right? Like, how do you take these universal casual staples like jeans, t-shirts, sweatshirts, and make them age appropriate when they're worn by guys of all ages? There are a lot of ways to get this wrong, and the worst is being an older guy looking like he's trying too hard to look younger. So how do you do it? How do you dress casually and look like an adult? In my experience, there are 7 things you need to pay attention to. There are some key principles to follow, and there are some really easy upgrades that you can make. I'm going to share those with you in this video and show you what it looks like. I'm Brian Sakawa, you are watching He Spoke Style, and this channel is dedicated to giving you all the advice and inspiration you need to dress well, develop your personal style, and gain more confidence. Before we get into it, I want to take a quick commercial break to let you know that today's video is sponsored by Keeps. Keeps is a subscription service that focuses on making it easier and more affordable for men to treat their male pattern baldness online. Here is a statistic for you. 2 out of 3 guys experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they are 35. And the best way to prevent it is to do something about it while you still have hair left. With Keeps, a licensed doctor reviews your information online and recommends the right hair loss treatment for you. Then your treatment is shipped directly to your door every 3 months. Keeps offers generic versions of the FDA-approved medications for hair loss, which makes it more affordable. So if you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/hespokestyle. That link is right down there in the description. Click on that to receive 50% off your first order. Now, the first thing I want you to do is to think about how you used to dress when you were younger, like when you're in high school, for example. So for me, what I like to wear a lot of the time were rock band t-shirts with some kind of saying on them, sweatshirts with logos. I had this jean jacket that I used to wear all the time. I had pins and patches all over it. And if you think where I'm going with this is to tell you that you shouldn't wear logos or graphic t-shirts or stuff like that, that's not quite what I'm getting at. Yes, I do think that graphic t-shirts, ironic t-shirts and logos, all that stuff make you not look your age if you wear them when you are older. But what I want to focus on here is that all those things just look really busy. To wear t-shirts and sweatshirts and jackets as an adult and look like an adult, it's best to simplify. So instead of a graphic t-shirt, choose one in a solid color. Instead of a sweatshirt with a big logo on it, go with a classic style without a logo. It's pretty simple, and keeping it simple like that is one of the keys to looking good dressed casually as an adult. All right, so the next thing you need to focus on to dress casually as an adult is one of the exact same things that I constantly preach about when it comes to looking good in a suit. Your clothes have to fit. Doesn't matter whether it's dressed up or casual. If your clothes don't fit, you're not going to look like an adult. You're not going to look like you know how to dress your age. Now, one thing I want to emphasize here with fit is that when it comes to how your clothing should fit, that it really depends on 2 things: the look you're going for and your body type. If you're like me and you consider your style to be classic with a modern sensibility, that tailored fit, slim, comfortable, definitely not tight or form-fitting, is probably what you're looking for. If you're someone who enjoys keeping up with trends here and there, there's nothing that says you can't do that as an older guy, but I would just say don't overdo it. But how do you actually get your clothes to fit the right way? The first thing I would recommend is to find a great tailor, even for casual clothes. A good tailor will be able to make any number of small tweaks, whether that's hemming your pants or jeans. Yes, you can do that too. Shortening a shirt sleeve, little things that go a long way to helping you do grown-up casual right. And if you're wondering how to find a great tailor, check out that video I've got linked right up there. The second thing I'd recommend is to explore a variety of different ready-to-wear brands. Different brands have different fits. Some will work for you, some won't work for you. Figure out what does, what matches your personal style, and you will be well on your way. So if there's one thing I really want to stress here, it's that there are many different ways to dress casually and look good as an adult. I don't want you to think that I'm saying that you have to dress like me to look good or to look right. We're all different. We live in different places, we have different jobs, we have different experiences. I went through this little crisis maybe 6-7 years ago. I used to think that I needed to constantly wear something different, to keep showing people that I quote unquote knew how to dress. But what happened was, was that I started driving myself nuts. I was getting frustrated, it felt too complicated, and honestly, I didn't feel like myself. At that point, I realized what I really like to wear, and I got really comfortable with the idea that that was my style. So I stopped driving my behaviors in terms of style based on what I saw other people doing and learned to really like and appreciate what I like to wear. Knowing what you like and sticking to that and developing a sort of uniform for yourself, that's not boring. That's cool. It's what makes you, you. It becomes your calling card and it becomes your style. If you apply what I've talked about already, simplifying and paying attention to fit, that's going to work in a variety of different styles and approaches. But it's most important that you're comfortable, because if you're not, that's going to negatively affect how you carry yourself and your confidence. So at that point, it's like all that work would be for nothing. From this video, it's the power of simplicity. Your goal shouldn't be to have lots of clothes. It should be to have less clothing that you can do more with. And the capsule wardrobe concept is a great way to get started. Click on that playlist over there, because I have 6 different capsule wardrobe videos, including the ultimate beginner's capsule wardrobe, a business casual capsule wardrobe, professional, and one for every season as well. It's got all the pieces you need, lots of different ways to style them, so click there to get started now.